Good afternoon, esteemed professionals. It's me, Purslin Doll. We are back today with more Final Fantasy XVI. We are probably going to be doing majority side quests and hunts today. I don't know that we're going to go for a super long stream like we did last time, but we'll see. We'll see how much story progress we make today. In any case, I hope that y'all have been having a good Saturday so far. I will be getting the schedule for next week posted up on... I remember website names sometimes. On Twitter, it's already up in the Discord. Tomorrow we'll be doing some more Guilty Gear Strive. We'll be doing a lobby for viewer matches, which should be fun. And then we'll have our cozy streams for the rest of that week, so keep an eye out for that schedule in the next day or so. Without further ado, let's get swapped over to the game screen and kick things off, because we've got a lot to cover, because the game likes to throw side quests at us. We are also going to be attempting some of the S-rank hunts today, which I'm very excited for. So, okay, let's do it. Let's final the fantasies.
Clive.
Oh, right, we have
Allow
like
me to
Akashics in some of the zones now. That's a thing.
Here's the latest information I have.
I think. I have not actually checked some of the zones, but yeah, Ultima put us in the Forever Storm, so that's fun. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, right, we have Bahamut to try out now. That'll be fun.
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
I do. Tell me where my side quests are. Okay, they're all in Dalmek. In Baklad, it looks like, is where the majority of those side quests are, so... Do I have any other hunt marks near Baklad? I would assume yes, because we just barely got, like... Okay, we got a couple more. Vamare. That's in Rosaria. And I don't know where that one is. Sambriquois. Okay. Hello, Mercury. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good Saturday so far. Okay, so I think we are going to head to Bakled first to pick up side quests. Once the map finishes giving us our main quest icons. Okay. Well, let's do it. Yes, happy Saturday. Thank you so much. I hope you've been having a good weekend so far.
Pardon me, but would you happen to... That well-notched steel and impressive physique.
That's me, baby.
I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
Sure.
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city. And I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts said to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history.
I am doing
of
well,
Zemeckis.
Mercury. Thank you very much.
Well, will you ever party to a finer proposition?
I'm enjoying my weekend and getting what relaxation time that I can.
Wonderful. Then come.
My son is committing
must
crimes
away.
elsewhere.
Where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road, and from there, onward to discovery. Quickly, there is not a moment to lose.
Wait.
Well, there he go.
Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells.
Quest accepted. Onward to discovery. He'll probably be fine. We can just let him do his thing.
I'd better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
That's not our problem right now. Also, is this the zone for that hunt mark? It is not. I know it's somewhere in Dalmikia. Okay, that's where our hunt mark is going to be. Okay, that's good to know for later. For now, we will go and gather up all the other side quests. You, what do you have for me?
About getting the word out. I want to know right away.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less.
Oh, good.
Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly,
Didn't
you're a
Byron have one
gentleman
of those?
taste.
Trying to
A
remember.
gentleman who might
Hello,
sympathize
Sage.
in
Welcome,
my
welcome.
predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Sounds simple enough.
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do
Thanks,
it?
Clive.
Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. Three of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
I'll be right back.
That's a very strange way to frame a quest reward, but okay. Bearer of good news. Okay. So we got a couple more people to talk to. We'll hit up one NPC on the way over to pick up that third side quest.
Who needs a porter when there's no...
You, there's wine, apparently.
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
Yeah?
A 66?
Okay.
If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go,
I love the
fatter
chocobo just
purse.
chilling in the background.
Which is why there's no shortage of
He's a very good
competition
friend.
for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
Okay. Third and final side quest to grab. What do you got for us?
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Certainly.
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword. and a
And
good
your
one at
friend is
that.
missing. Yep. Great.
But he's been gone days.
That's not
and
ideal.
I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boklad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
That would be ideal,
Can't
yes.
imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
Quest accepted. Live and let live. Okay. We can go deliver the wine news to the other two NPCs in town. Knock that side quest out real quick. You, go get free wine.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Boklad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from San Brec, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. Or rather we did, till not so long ago. These are lean times, and
Those are some just like
even Boklad
thick
isn't
old
the
cuts of
bustling
meat just
trading post
sitting
it
on
once
this table
was.
in presumably
Still,
80+ degree
no point
weather.
dwelling on it. Better to live life while you can.
Delicious.
Eh? And on that note, it sounds like there's a cup of wine needing my attention.
You'll buy something, won't you? Please.
You've raised the price.
You, go get wine.
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the
Sorry,
gate.
his name is Bollock.
Well, you found him. You're not here to
Okay.
enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
No one's making for the refugee camps anymore. Not after what happened in the Dominion. Meaning, they linger here instead. I spend more of my days moving beggars along than I do manning these gates. What gets to me are the gangs that prey on the poor sods. As if they haven't suffered enough. Some days you can't help but wonder what the world's coming to. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Oh, God.
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Clive, you've got work to do. You can't be drinking on the job. I mean, you can, but... Never trust free wine in a JRPG.
A piece of fruit.
Do you have any fresh water?
What do you got for us?
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside. A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
I'm glad they're all such
Here
wine
they are,
connoisseurs.
The three pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen.
Oh,
The
hello,
woes
woman.
of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
Friends are good at that, yes. Quest complete. While we stare in dead silence at this charcuterie board. Okay, come on, Torval. We got other shit to do.
Do you have any fresh water?
What I wouldn't give for a hot.
Looks like this is the end of the road.
When are they gonna let us through?
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through
Have you
here?
seen a JRPG
Grey
protagonist pass by here recently?
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? Buggered off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same and leave me be?
Okay. Rude, but fine. Oh, good.
Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin if you know what's good for you.
Does Mega Flare charge any faster than this? Okay, at least Flare Breath lasts for a good long while. Our gun bits. Wow, we got to use Bahamut for all of like 3 seconds. Okay, Flare Breath I think is going to be good for smaller enemies because it deals a lot of stagger.
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before
Also, let me
us.
know if game audio is a
Ruins,
little bit low.
A relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is often
Levels seem a little soft for voice lines, but I don't know how it is
Colossal
during
vessels
combat and stuff.
dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A
You are correct.
tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which
Just got
Zemeckis
here, all
history
audio
is
seems a
steeped.
tad low. Okay,
Come,
let me
good
pull
sir.
that up a little bit.
Our expedition continues.
See how that
And we
do.
still have much to learn.
Thank you, Lena.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
Sounds better. Okay, cool. It only charges in combat? What? Is there any way to speed up this cast? Like, how am I supposed to charge that 5 levels? You know what? Maybe we activate bits and then we start charging Mega Flare. That's maybe the smart decision. Hello. Have you seen a sellsword?
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks.
Good
Those
job, kid.
ones, over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shush now.
You've said quite enough already.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
Okay, let's go find our guy. Some serious
Just
Little
as
Lord
these
birthday
lead up their
behavior,
stolen wares
truly.
all the way out here.
Oh? Ancient sword. I don't think it's better than anything we have equipped, but yeah, it's not. Is it just a fallen sword? No, that is just a sword-ass sword. Okay. Back to Brightburn, thank you. Oh, there sure are goblins.
I think we found our thieves.
Oh, he's got a little hat.
They don't look happy to see me.
Okay, are my bits gonna do anything, or are they just gonna hover there? You know what? We're gonna see how far we can charge this. Trying to remember if it's 3 or 5 per mega flare. We're just chilling. I guess it's 5. Oh, right. Oh no, it's 4. Okay. Oh, Goblin Punch. No, thank you. Oh, right. The bits fire when we use magic. That's why. That's the purpose of the bits. I don't know how I feel about Bahamut quite yet.
This one.
Mega Flare takes too damn long.
It's over.
I can't remember if we have it upgraded or not, because, like, that charge is slow.
Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph?
Oh?
So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
Aren't they always?
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead, and all the missing food. I launched myself.
We just chilling with them, I guess.
Righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
Yeah.
So you spared them, and earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Boklad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Clive.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Give us the goblin tribal
Your
quest.
secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Also, I like how the goblins have 2 sets of ears. That's a neat little touch. Okay. Time to go find our errant scholar. Let me double check Bahamut's abilities, because I feel like I'm just not getting it. We've mastered Wings of Light, so... I don't know. Maybe Bahamut just kind of sucks. Details. Okay. Casting progress can be monitored by the casting gauge. Spell cannot be executed until it's reached... Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Precisely dodging will rapidly fill the casting gauge. So... I guess it's maybe not entirely useless? Possibly. We'll mess around with it a little more before I switch back off of it, but like... Oh, good.
Not again. Alright then. Who's first?
None of that.
Get him! Get him! Go for this one!
Oh, okay, so precise dodge basically gives us a full gauge instantly. That's nice. Ow. Very rude.
Get him!
I wonder if I could maybe mess around with taunt and the precise dodges to just,
You're
like,
going to
get
get
to
yourself
level 4
killed.
real fast?
Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin
The
in
big
all
ol' crater.
its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods. And great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him.
I feel like this is Ultima's fault.
Alas,
Somehow.
the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see.
Oh, good. What are you gonna get attacked by this
History
time?
awaits.
You can see that. I feel like Ultima's done a lot of shit. Oh, this quest? Oh, good. Also, welcome, chat. Wonderful to see ya. Oh, Jet, since you're here, I wanted to ask your opinion on Bahamut, because, like, maybe I'm just not fully grokking it so far, but it just feels really bad to use outside of just dodging to build Mega Flare. rude to me, actually. Why am I dying? I know how to play this game, I promise. Bahamut requires setup. His skills on other summons are great, though. Okay. Good to know. I may just switch back to Ramu. I sure took a lot of damage there that I did not mean to. This one. Out of here with that. Get him. Mostly the tracking orb. Satellite is a neat one too. He's basically magic damage that we buff easily for extra. Okay. That is good to know. Thank you. All yours, Tom. Over here. There we go. I do remember how to play this game, mostly. I agree, Moomin. You gonna come chill? Or are you just here to meow at me? Because that works too.
It would seem so. Once more I am in your debt. And once more you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes. But
Ad starting in about a minute, chat, just so y'all are aware.
Echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer?
Oh, okay.
Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine?
He's decided he wants to act as a back pillow today, which is fine.
All is mere speculation. But one day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired.
Oh, good.
You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
Oh my god, buddy, you can just lore dump at me anytime.
I am afraid so.
I'm here for it.
And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
Quest complete? Question mark? Oh no, it's gonna take us all the way back to Bokled. Okay.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
Quest complete. Okay, one more quest to turn in, and then we can start looking at hunt marks. I know we have one of this region, and then
Joseph's fine.
We'll go back to the board for the others.
He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. He found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
Thank you. I do enjoy quest rewards. Live and let live. Okay. If I'm remembering right, our target is over here. So, what's our quickest way to get there? Probably go through Dalamil and then head onwards from there is my guess.
Fucking thieving bastards.
My shop.
Things seem bad in Dalamil. We'll deal with that later.
If I had my pickaxe, I would... Oh, my finest pieces.
Things seem real bad in Dalamil.
Anything I can interest you in? Here you are.
Okay. I think for the time being, I'm going to switch back to Ramu. Just because... Not
Ready,
really
go?
feeling Bahamut.
Run like the wind.
Oh, we do have some new enemy placements, it looks like. Because those dogs were not there before. Yeah, those are new. Okay, let me just remember where I'm going. That away. Oh, yep, we do get Akashics now. Just out in the wild. Oh my god, we have wild curls? They just be chillin'? Oh, I love that. They're babies. Hello, Hunt Mark? You. That is a big fucking axe. Mr. 10 of clubs.
Not the gods' forsaken soul, eh? Only those who have nothing. Show them take your pockets.
Oh no, did I may have accidentally unupgraded that.
This one. Get him.
We may have to fix that. No way to land, thank you.
Get him. This one.
Ooh, that hits very hard. Execution. Oh, good. Nope. I have burst. Fuck you. got to upgrade Blind Justice again. That's awesome. We're just gonna go through this every time I boot up this game. Me forgetting how to properly play video games. There we go. That's what we like to see. Hey, first try, we did it. We take that. And we level up, maybe? We do! Level 38.
A deserter turned outlaw. We were more similar than he knew.
Okay. Time to fix things. You're getting reset. Okay, so these are fine. Is there anything else that I really want to sink points into currently? I guess I should probably master that. Just for funsies. Okay, I think we're set. We're gonna head back to base and then see where our other hunt marks are, because I know we've got a couple more to go check out. No renown rewards just quite yet, but...
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
maybe after these next marks. Also, the new base theme is, like, throwing me off a little, because a couple of the notes are very Endwalker leitmotif adjacent. Okay, this one's in Rosaria. Quiet Sands, Rosaria. Let's go see where the Breaker of Worlds is. Rosarian Ruins. Okay. It sure is similar. Thank you for validating my insanity, Sage. I'm glad it's not just me who's like, wait, hold up, is this...
Clive, if you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Finished, are you?
Do we have anything new to make it Karen's?
What do I owe the honor?
Wouldn't be surprised, there's a lot of classic stuff hidden too. Yeah, I know that they use the Eureka theme, or the Eureka leitmotif, in a couple different places here as well. Which is not something that I would expect to see in 16, but...
That it? Fine.
I don't remember the exact tracks that they use it for, but... Soken sure does love his callbacks musically. And we love that for him.
Hauled into time.
Okay, Quiet Sands, Rosaria, and then there's one other place in Rosaria, it looks like. Trying to think of where Fallen Ruins in Rosaria are. I guess Quiet Sands is right there, so that's easy. We'll do that. Don't actually spoil if this is somehow a thing, but you want to see 16 tackle battle on the big bridge. Oh, that would be fun. Sure, some DLC fights will get real fun. Yeah, I'm very curious to see what they're going to do with DLC at some point. None of that. I feel like all the arcade mode stuff would just be a dead ringer for just fun, simple DLC. I agree, they could definitely do some neat fights with that. Just putting stuff in there. No, not the Akashic crabs. They're turning the crabs evil. No! Oh, that makes me sad. More toxic chocobo. Very rude. Now it's personal Ultima. Oh, there they are. Oh my god, is it just gonna be a mob of big axe wielders? If it isn't the Blowjob Brothers. I'm not wrong, Lena. That was not what I wanted to do. Don't you bonk me, I'm correct. This one. I sure hope they don't get something awful for when one of them dies. We're about to find out, I guess. Oh, these are literally just Magic Brothers, or Magus Brothers. So We got Mindy. Please no Delta attack. That's my hope. Other down. Ow.
Yours, Torgal. Fire and flame. Go, Torgal. Sick. Dark build.
No thanks. Really? That was an A rank? Okay. Notorious Mark Slane.
No more vengeance. No more war.
Per over here like skill issue? The issues are with my skills. We fully know this. Okay, Rosarian Ruins. Where could those be? I feel like they're up here-ish, maybe? I mean, I'm gonna be real. I don't know if there's anything in the dim, but... If I were an S rank mark, where would I be hiding? Realistically, probably not in the place where we can't cast any magic.
Yeah.
Just trying to think of where else there are big fallen ruins in this zone.
No need to ride from here.
Really? There's still bandits in Eastpool? Haven't we had enough here?
Damn bandits. You'll regret coming here.
Over here. Over here.
There's really just not any money to be made here, y'all. There are better, safer places to loot. No, none of that, actually. Oh, there's a box, though. Yeah, don't loot Eastpool. That's my job. Okay, so it wouldn't be there. Maybe it's over there by Cressida? I don't think we've had a full-on Mark fight yet.
Fly, Ambrosia.
I know we had the giant antelopes. or whatever, but... No killer bees. I'm not here for that. Oh, good, we have bombs on the road now. That's fine. Nope. None of whatever that is. No Akashic spider.
That'll do, girl.
Oh. Okay. Are we on the right path then? There's something over there. I don't know if it's our mark, but... Okay, I don't think it is. Looks like maybe an Akashic Aegis or something of the sort. Yeah. It'll still be experience. You stop that. Thank you for the 64k stagger damage. We'd love to see it. Oh, we weren't even at the end of Cressida yet. Okay. I'm smart, y'all. What let it be simply perished.
All yours, Torgal. Stay down.
Okay, so what is at the end of Cressida? Oh, those look like fallen ruins. Is this gonna be it? That looks like an S rank to me. You know what? Fuck it, we ball. Yep. Let's go. What's Atlas time, baby? Atlas, rank S. Okay, what do you do? Celestial Sphere. That seems bad, actually.
This one has a little more life left in it. All right then.
Ow.
Get him.
No thanks. No thank you. No thanks, actually. turns out the level 45 enemy might be kind of tough. That did nothing. Okay. Kind of starting to get the patterns. Don't do that, please. None of that either.
Too slow.
I do not like the persistent lightning. Very bad, actually. I wonder if Heat Wave's gonna erase the little sword waves or not. Also, ad starting in about a minute, chat. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That always gets me. Okay, we can't keep wave counter that. Good to know. He's getting a stagger soon. Yes. Love to see it. Hey, 69k, let's go. Okay, let me get some distance. Golden section. That seems very bad. Oh. No saber dance, please.
This one. Over here.
Okay, so we're gonna get some pattern changes because it's lower on health. That's fine. Okay, so we just come out faster now. That's fine. Come on, do that again. One. Oh, that's new. One.
Let's try.
Don't you vary up your attack patterns. How am I supposed to read you that way?
Get him. Fire and flame. Sick him.
Look, if it wins, it wins.
Sick him.
Ow.
Over here.
Oh, that's new. Come on, do your sword waves. That I know how to counter. Please.
Get him. Let's try. I needed that. This one. Over here.
This kills the quiet. No Celestial Spear, please. Is there going to be a third? There's not. Okay. 2 and 3. Beautiful. Ow. Resistant fire lines are very, very rude to me, actually. Okay, we're out of high potions, so it's fine.
This one. Over here.
Let's fucking go. S rank on the first try. We did it. We only used all of our consumables, but you know what? That fucking counts. Okay. Level 39, baby. Or a Calcum.
Back to sleep with you.
Okay. Let's go to Martha's Rest. Restock all of our shit, and then see what Martha wants us to do. The towns be having troubles.
Catch your eye. Thanks very much. Much obliged.
My brothers.
Martha, everything good?
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough.
That's
The
not
rest are
great.
still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
We help.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Quest accepted. The Flames of War.
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
More.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Oof. God, we have like a full barricade set up here now. Alrighty, let's do it. How's the defense going, gentlemen?
Clive, wounded.
Oh,
We deal with the Akashic first.
no Akashic. This one out here.
This one. All yours,
I mean, at the very least, we're like over-leveled enough for the story quests, which is nice.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken,
Level enough to go
my
at a good
Lord
pace, but
Rosfield.
not enough to make the game feel
We're
busted.
here by
Yeah,
Madame
exactly.
Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out
Oh,
where
no.
the Akashic were coming from.
Sir Wade, you better be okay, my guy.
Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
Sorry, Martha.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
We will help, I promise.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
Descend the lift. Can do. Okay. Gotta check on something real quick. Just a second, chat. Sorry. Okay. We good.
Mad dogs.
How y'all doing?
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's.
Hi, Wade.
But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
So, Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Oh! That sure is an Akashic
Damn
portal.
it. We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
Absolutely.
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Good luck,
Then
Wade.
let's do our duty.
Oh, no spin, please. None of that. Just barely missed this. But what if no spin? It's dangerous to go alone. Oh, are you giving me head taps? Is that what I'm getting? Thank you, Axel. Much appreciated. No new enemies. My Titan stuff is on cooldown. Yeah, that's what I figured. The game combat usually drowns stuff out. That's how it be. That would have been cool out earlier, but such is life. ideally be a little better. The mastering in 16 is just kind of frustrating, honestly.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep
Hard for you to
walking
tell.
into them.
Okay, no worries, Lena. You're good.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
Oh, good.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without
We were
her.
just at Eastpool.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Yes, I will fast travel 50 yards.
Just patch me up as quick as
Oh, good. Tharpy goblins.
They're headed for the rest.
Just a few.
Slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Power of that M2 storage for ultimate laziness.
It's over. This way.
No Akashic chocobos. They make me very sad. Okay, we got him.
Something's coming.
Oh,
Apologies, my lord.
another
Did I
Ahriman.
miss anything?
Wonderful.
Only the first round, Sir Wade. Shall we?
That's not what I wanted to use. There we go.
All yours, Torgal.
Can we not? I think we got him. Enemy slain. Let's fucking go.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
Turns out the Forever Storm is bad for the world, just in general.
What did you find out there?
More Akashic.
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready.
Oh, we will, don't worry.
The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Hey, quest complete. Just 2 more regions to secure. Guardian Scarf. Oh, it's a new thing for our chambers. Cool.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here.
Oh?
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, that's a name we haven't heard in a long time.
But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew. Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, Sir Wade.
Do you want to be part of the cause? Is that what you're here for?
If it please you, my Lord Marquis.
Oh.
Might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
So about that.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar.
We don't do much shielding anymore. Yeah.
Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name.
But then why would you
accomplished much
want me to
since taking
teach
on the
you?
mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are. I mean to say that.
Good job, buddy.
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire.
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
Oh, good.
I would not have it any other way.
So we have a squire now?
I will not let you down, Lord Rossfield.
Well,
you or my uncle.
Okay. Let's go check on things at the hideaway. Just for funsies. I'm pretty sure Atlas gave us enough renown for a reward. I'm hoping. And we have a new missive in our chambers.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Your benefactor's
You got an art
a
idea?
generous lot.
Nice. A pall lifted. Hugo's men are gone, and with them the fear in our hearts. Once more shall the markets echo with mirth and merriment, and it is you who we have to thank. Dalamil Spicer.
Here you are. All done?
What if Abso and Purr are both maids serving tea to customers looking super smug? That's a neat idea.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
What's our new decoration? Guardian Scarf. With this tippet, dyed red for the flames of the Firebird and the blood of his fallen Rosarian brothers, does Sir Wade pledge not only his loyalty, but the loyalty of the Guardians of the Flame. Always wanted to get art with me. Yeah, that's something we can possibly discuss later, for sure. I'm already waiting a couple of pieces right now, so I'm not exactly, like, in a commission funding space, but, maybe later on. How fares the rest? The Guardians are getting along with the Axes fine enough, working to shore up the rest's walls when not clearing out what few threats remain down in the reeds. Though chances are we'd still be neck-deep in Akashic had you not given the Horde your firm but gentle nudge. I know you've a realm to save and all, but if you're ever in need of a quick reviver, come see us and we'll tap you a cask. Martha. The flames burn bright. You have an uncanny talent of showing up where you're most needed, my lord. Without your steel, I fear the rest would be in the hands of the Akashic, and us but more of their nameless numbers. However, with the Horde now both thinned and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smaller packs without the worry of being overwhelmed, while Martha's blood axes can return to defending the Tor. As for young Oscar, you will forgive my sudden request for taking him under your wing. He is a good man, attentive, polite, hard-working. So as you can see, he has already learned everything he can from me. He would do well to continue his squiring under a more worthy shield, and the realm has none more worthy than you. Okay, I've got to help Northreach and Dalamil. So, oh, actually, let me check the hunt board first, just to make sure that I'm not missing anything that's not an S rank. I'm pretty sure we're good, but I could be wrong. Do you have anything for me that's not an S rank dragon, Nectar? You do not. Okay. That's fine. Good to know. Northreach it is. We'll see how they're doing. In the wake of everything.
Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
Oh, have I restocked my consumables?
Welcome.
I have, okay.
And what can I do for you? I do like a customer who knows what he wants.
I saw it with my own eyes.
How are things, Isabel?
I can't do it.
Northreach is very quiet.
My lord, milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Akashic, but different.
Oh?
They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Oh, it's
but different.
Ultima's friends. Yep.
Ultima's thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were
Ad's starting in
doing
about a
all
minute,
this.
chat, just so y'all are aware.
We'll look for her there.
Hi, Purr, you need to charge your phone. Hello, Lilith, wonderful to see you. Yes, go charge your phone. Very important.
could leave. The two soldiers were carrying another.
Alright, y'all, point us in the direction of things to kill.
Please! Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days. What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection.
Fuck them up, Isabel.
Protect them I shall, because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
Also, we're here to help.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our
Oh man, Oriflamme Castle out in the background is
to lose them as well.
looking very
Not if
bare
we
without
don't
the
have
mother
to.
crystal behind it.
Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I had not actually seen that view after we'd broken the mother crystal. It's very Final Fantasy 1.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly, and sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs.
Girl, why do you gotta say it like
what we need
that?
to consider is where the creatures came from.
Yes, a lot of this
The
game
way
gives
the
you pretty big
survivors
Final
gave
Fantasy
us
1
one
vibes, and you
would
love
think
it.
they
Yeah,
appeared
it's
out of
real
thin air.
good.
And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
She lives sex, that's why. It's true, but like everyone in Northreach talks that way.
Yes. What happened?
Mostly.
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
Family.
That thing.
How you doing, lady?
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then...
The brothel takes care of their entire barracks. That's a lot of people.
Do you remember
It
where you
sure
were?
is.
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when...
Look, it means business is good, I guess.
Where's my Joseph?
Props to him.
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Oh, good. Because I love the village of Moor so much.
I assume you have a plan?
Maybe more of them got eaten by wolves.
It was all they could do to escape.
I would not be mourning that. God, it's a good view. Could I be using my chocobo? Probably. There's no end to that thought. That's just the complete thought.
Clive, look.
Oh, good.
I see them. With me.
Hi, friends. New enemies approach.
Save your strength.
No protect. Get out of here with that nonsense.
This one.
All good, even more of them. Oh, and it's a lich. Great. We love that. You can perish, actually. Nope, none of that. There you go. There we go. Enemy slain.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time
Oh
being.
no, we found no survivors in the village of
Maybe we should let
racists.
Isabel
Let's go back to town and tell everyone the bad news. Ah, gee, oh no, oh damn, shucks,
You
uh-huh.
have the town's thanks.
Ah, what a tragedy.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Good for you,
Felipe
my
has
guy.
convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dame would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt.
Uh-huh.
It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now, me,
Heavy scare quotes
I
around
never
that
needed
look
convincing.
kindly.
I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
My guy, this is not the time.
Handsome and chivalrous.
She's so interested in you, I promise.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank
That's
you
always a
again,
plus.
Clive.
Quest complete. Now we just gotta go see how Dalamil's doing. Alrighty, Rosina, what do you got for me?
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
Yes.
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
No, I
Stoner
spared
said
no
that Dalamil
detail
has a
about that
bandit
side
problem.
quest chain you sent us on.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Oh.
As if by magic.
What do we got?
Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
No, I just want to go kill bandits.
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Okay, fine. Down the rabbit hole. That's not a quest name you want to see if you're expecting a short side quest. The Final Sting? That's this tavern name? Koji Fox, I hate you.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
I mean, we're not going to go that far,
when
but
those mercenaries are slaughtered like your
we
men?
will take care of the
Are
bandits.
you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire.
I'll do it for free. The combat in this game is very fun.
Bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Again, there's a very simple solution here. I will go solve your bandit problem for free. Not a single koban.
What's he doing here?
Sid and Lady Jill. What brings you
I'm gonna
here?
need a refresher on who you are, my guy. I am so sorry.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. These are
I'm sorry, the trading city is called Cost Nice.
Darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Again, point me in the direction of the bandits. Pretty, please. Lubor. You know what needs to be done.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
I mean, I've been saying it.
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves.
Oh my god.
He'd be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
Clive?
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own.
Why are we doing this?
Presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
Or me. Me can be directed at the bandits. Pretty
Victor,
please.
pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful.
Lubor, I don't want to play your little
Victor and I
emotional
will do
manipulation
most of the
game,
talking.
please.
You need only play along.
Play along.
What he means to say is yes.
But why? Lucky Cat craves violence.
Picture it, Conrad. Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane?
Jane?
Commander of the
Okay.
Red Wings.
Hey, Red Wings
Oldest
name drop.
mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canberra to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
But why?
Absolutely not.
Why are we going through this whole
show those
charade?
bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
I can act plenty well. Thank you. Just not under pressure. Or when it's needed. Or frequently.
If I had my pickaxe, I would... I mean, it may still be possible to buy something.
Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of
Lord
Vandar's
Underhill?
prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
Look, I'm a token lover, but
I was just telling the good lady of our
But really?
conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case.
Good job,
nobles
Sid.
in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices
Don't
higher
add more
than
details, my
most
guy.
commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores.
Clive is trying so hard.
Though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow. We must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
Thank you.
She saw right through it. I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
Yes, let's.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
Me too, Jill.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles.
Oh, good.
With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak.
There we go.
All of them.
You're not serious.
Yeah, let's deal with it.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask.
Finally.
I'm told the bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together.
Okay, good luck.
Stakes
Point me
I
at the bandits.
concede are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Protect the North Gate from bandits. Can do. Oh, hello, friends.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
It's all yours.
Get him, Jill.
All yours, Torgal. They mean to overwhelm us. Go, Torgal.
Oh, no, protect. Out of here with that. Nope, none of that. Oh, poison mist. Fuck you. Can we not? Maybe.
All yours, Torgal. This one.
Oh, that's a bandit name. There we go. Enemy slain.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I sure hope so.
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Everyone alive? Good.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Alamil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
Yeah, we took care of him.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters.
Sure.
As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
That's what I've been telling you since we started this
I'll take
quest.
that as a compliment.
Quest complete. Okay, back to the hideaway.
Our friends seem to have things under control.
Yep. Back home to speak with Otto. Oh, new missives to my chambers, so let's go restock our items and go read our letters. And then we'll go check in with Otto.
Still alive, are ya? Go
I
on,
sure
then.
am, Karen.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Also, I should probably check with Blackthorn to see if I can make anything out of the orichalcum I got off the Atlas.
What do you want?
Doesn't look like it. Well, no. Okay. Sons of Ouroboros. We'll need some other mark materials from that, it looks like.
And?
Which we have not found yet. Word from Northreach. Clive, you have the town's thanks for helping rid us of the thralls, but we are neither of us so naive to think that we have seen the end of their like. Good Philippe has taken to seeing that we are prepared should the ghouls come once again calling, but I oft worry the rank of captain has begun to weigh heavily upon his shoulders. Just as I imagine the same might be said of you and your burdens. But remember, should the weight ever become too much, you needn't stand alone. Our hearts and arms remain ever open, as do the Vale's doors. Isabel. Dramatis Personae. The Guard and League have put aside their differences for the time being, allowing us all leave to sip our snake's bit in relative leisure. For that, I would hazard, we have your better half to thank. She put on quite a performance. As for yours, well, from one aspiring thespian to another, might I suggest working on your delivery, and your projection, and those stiff limbs of yours, and your countenance, and, well, everything else. We wouldn't want to do the name Underhill a disservice now, would we? Lubor? Ad starting in about 30 seconds, chat. He's right, though. I would never want to slander the good name Underhill.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Hey, Otto! Things are bad realm-wide, but we kind of fixed some of it.
Hellos from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Protagonist syndrome.
Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for Mother Crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point.
This is true.
Not the time to second guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Talia says your brother's awake.
Thank
you. Oh,
you,
right,
Otto.
we have Joshua to talk to. He has a little bit of explaining to do.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him.
Oh, good. Dion's not dead.
Enough to drive a man to madness.
That's good.
No wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, now's not the time for guilt tripping. You gotta tell us everything you know about Ultima.
Of Ultima.
Yes, there we go.
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
Is it my icon that he wants?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess...
Good question.
I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. Is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
Oh, good.
Sorry. Inside you.
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane.
Come on, Joshua, you gotta show the Ultima hole.
Mend the prison I have made for Ultima. They do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
There you go again with that coughing in a medieval setting, Joshua. Oh, that's bad.
Clive, it's Gav.
Oh, more bad news?
There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Great.
Well, what's the short of it?
I thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities.
So let's go stop them?
The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall.
Oh,
So,
we get to go to
prepare
Canver.
us, Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, Bed is where you should be bound.
My guy, you were coughing up a non-zero amount of blood a little while ago.
The exact same thing.
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But
Oh, do we
thanks
get to
to
go
administration,
adventure
I
with
feel I may
Joshua?
safely rejoin my attendant, who
Hell
was to
yeah.
wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Let's go.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Of course there's new side quests and hunt marks. What do you got for us, Nectar? The Pack. South of Tabor, Dalmikia.
What will it be today?
How may I help you today?
Study it well, Clive.
Really? This is so many. 4? Okay. Well. Let's go see what everyone wants.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
Always.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid's scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Allow me to
Perhaps a
help.
visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
Quest accepted. On balance.
Seems the hideaway is lost its
Blasted book.
What's that, Molly?
You put me in this situation, Clive. You can pretty well get me
Oh,
out
another
of it.
recipe quest?
I need
Hell
a hand
yes.
with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blimmin' kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
Yes, ma'am. Not to be
I've never
outdone.
been one to play favourites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Wow. That's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one?
We sure do.
Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
Quest accepted. Not to be outdone. Okay. One more over there, and then one at our letter table. So we'll probably get that one first. Who's sending us side quests? A humble request. Master Clive, I apologize for this sudden and untoward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid, and there is none other to whom I may turn. Your most esteemed Lord Uncle has presented me with a task most vexing, and I fear I am wholly unable to perform to his vaulted expectations, namely due to a marked lack of martial aptitude on my part. To wit, I am but a manservant, not a mercenary. While I maintain the fitness ample to attend to the needs of a manor, to the attending of bandits and back alleys I am solely ill-equipped. If it please you, my lord, please come and see me at Martha's Rest, where I shall proceed to explain my predicament in full. Sebastian Rutherford, Seneschal to Lord Byron Rossfield.
Rutherford? Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why
I
would
mean,
he be
yes.
at Martha's Rest?
Quest accepted. Smooth like butler. Goots, what do you got for us, buddy?
Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
Oh. There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like. Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallimil Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course.
Sure thing, buddy.
I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
Quest accepted. An eye for an eye. Hey, Karen.
Lady Karen. How's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're
doing good trade then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait, what exactly are you getting
Clive,
at?
be direct about it.
Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Just asking.
Oh, good. Popotos are canon to 16.
Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating about you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are ya? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalimil has been spreading word to that effect.
So let's go to Dalimil and
what?
stop that.
You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
Aye, it was. Now, I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
Seems the hideaway.
Okay, we're gonna go talk to Tomes before we return to Goots.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Ah, Valisthea, A Culinary Pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water.
Okay, so where are the ingredients at, though?
Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sandbrequois.
Delicious.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other.
Gotta take off.
To
Thanks for
Northridge,
keeping the
then.
company while work was slow.
Best
Of
of
course.
luck,
Have a
lad.
good rest of your day, Jet.
And do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
Okay. Now we will go interrogate Goots.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. Why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
I mean, it's fine. We can just go to Dalimil and find out. Goots,
That trader,
you don't
he
gotta.
said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Okay.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. Well, that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
Sure, buddy.
I suppose it is.
Okay.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his table.
We're all gonna die! You hear me? What do you reckon we should do?
Children.
I say we should just...
Oh. Good job. You broke the scales.
Sid! Out of your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Uh-huh.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh,
And just how long hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? And why would she
Mididol
have you
is her full
dismembering her
name?
creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-near.
Miss Mididol said, the best way I see how something worked is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well then, your work is already half done. Carry on.
Yep, good luck, kids.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
Okay. Inspect scales, sure.
All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others? This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing!
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
Y'all, we are getting
Think
sidetracked.
about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track. These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh Goots? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn. This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Mididol's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved.
This
when I tried
sure
weighing
is a side quest.
And then somebody ate it.
It's not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
You know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea.
Sure.
You see? It's not so difficult. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Thank you, Moomin.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. There. All finished.
Yes! We did it!
Well,
Congratulations.
it says help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Mididol's hairs.
Her hairs?
Yeah, hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are you almost ready?
Sure.
With a little more help from Miss Mididol and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Hey, look! We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
Counter!
Thank you, Lilith. But why? You know, most of the side quests have served a good purpose in fleshing out the world. Don't know if I could say the same for that one.
Did you see that?
It seems the hideaways.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well, did you solve the mystery?
Yes.
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Girl, it's fine.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow.
Yeah, that's
fair. That should
fair.
come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Also, ad starting in about a minute, chat.
Heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Oh, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
Quest complete. Okay. It's going to force us to fast travel here just so that we can get a new obelisk. The Crojit Echoes, a wind-blasted sprawl of bottomless ravines latticed with the colossal flotsam of a people fallen. Central Dalmikia. Oh, we get to spend time with Josh and Torgal again. He's such a good dog. Cloak and Dagger.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canva was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Okay. Oh, good. Another side quest over yonder. I'm gonna guess that's Tabor down there. Time to work on the side quests we already have.
If all of us continue to work together in defending...
The bandits may be no more, but look what they've...
Okay, who's been spreading rumors about Karen? Fess up.
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
The gentleman of the town guard.
Could be I know something more. What's it worth to you?
Goots, what are you doing?
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumors about Nan.
Thank you for the head pats, Lilith. Much appreciated.
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
And their hydrate reading.
Right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price. Be they knight or knave.
We've been properly hydrated.
Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears.
That doesn't sound like our Karen.
Who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her
Do
right
tell.
here plying her trade most days.
Really?
Here in Dalimil.
That sounds like bullshit.
Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town.
Yes, who was impersonating our merchant?
A man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake.
I'm always
Now,
feeling
if that's
bold.
all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this stall he spoke of?
Excellent question.
I'll go and have a look.
Goods.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
I always am.
You too, Goots.
Okay. What is over here? Is it just docks? It is just a dock. Okay, we gotta head out of town by the east gate.
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch.
Clearly, I don't remember how to navigate Dalimil.
Mummy,
a mess. Where do we...
You fought very bravely.
Okay, there we go.
The safety of the town is in our hands now.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Hello? Whomst is running this storehouse?
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale.
Oh, good job, buddy.
What now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one.
Sure,
Boys,
which do you want?
he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
Good luck.
Leave now and we can pretend this didn't happen.
Oh, good. We have 3 dominants here. No new enemies. Very bad. Out of here with that. No casting here. Illegal. Okay, it's you. What if you didn't do that? What if instead you stopped casting healing magic? Enemy slain. Beautiful.
Oh, you've done it now.
Really?
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men,
The Whomst?
he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well,
Point me towards the
go
Bogwyn.
on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone, before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
No, that's you, I think.
Find Goods. Right now.
Oh, good.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty painted lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Lord!
Goose, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goods.
No, actually.
I have no quarrel with you. only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself!
Goot, no.
Enough, all of you!
Oh, hi, Karen.
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalimil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs.
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault! And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
I mean, good effort.
Gooch, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck!
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs, you remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now it's
Oh,
time
shit,
to
Karen.
collect.
Well,
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was.
Karen, what the fuck did you do?
Isn't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, right, she has a glass eye.
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due.
You know what? Good
But
for
he
her.
crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But
True.
something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
I love her so much. Really? No quest complete for that? Okay. Let's see. Guess we gotta go back to the hideaway to actually complete that quest.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Oh, well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Goats.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours.
Oh, good.
Talking today will cost you the same as it did yesterday.
Love her. Quest complete. Continental sensor. Can we buy a round for everyone again?
Welcome back, Sid.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's what we like to hear. Knock 'em back, everyone. Sid's buying. Don't be a stranger, Sid.
Okay, let's go check out our new decoration. Continental sensor. An ornate brass sensor from beyond the outer seas, gifted to Clive by Karen for his assistance in clearing her name. According to Cantanker's shopkeep, when packed with herbs and ambergris and left to smolder, the fragrant smoke produced can ward off everything from insects to the plague, protect a home from thieves and demons, and heal any number of ailments, all while bringing love and fortune. Oh, good. We still got a number of decorations to get, it looks like. Okay. I think we'll go for the easy one over by Northreach first, because that's just gather stuff and kill stuff. And that I can do perfectly well.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
You needn't fret.
The meadows then.
Let's go, girly.
Run like the wind.
No, none of that.
Hippocrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot.
That looks like a blue-black wyvern. It sure is.
This must be our wyvern. All right. Let's get this over with.
None of that.
This one.
Nope. Enemy slain. Beautiful. Raptor liver.
That's the wyvern's liver.
Delicious.
Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent.
That would be them. Saint's Bonnet.
I think that's everything Molly needs to...
Oh, we do have a new renown reward to pick up after this, too. That's good. Here you go, Molly.
It seems the hideaway's lost its appetite. So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
Here you go.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are.
Girl, what did you think Skyworm was?
Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
Sometime later.
And here we have it. Fried mortress of Skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
You're right. Sounds like it's very tasty.
So, not fit for consumption then?
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the Saint's Bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force. A force of nature, even. A maelstrom of flavor and sensation. A graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves, buddy.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
Sure thing, pal. Quest complete. Okay, let's go grab our renown reward.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
What you got for us, Desiree?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts?
Newfound purpose. Since I can remember, I have served none but myself. Turned my back on the world for a handful of allies and a heavy purse. Or a handful of silks and a heavy purse. I can read, I promise. But where has that left me? It is hard to keep joy in one's heart when all those around you are without. Something must change, and that change must start with me.
Here you are. Come again. I may have more for you.
Fancy a
New
look at the
crafting
list,
materials,
do you?
too.
Here you go. Think you can help?
Okay. It's a little shorter than usual, but we are going to call it here for today. I will probably end up doing some sort of guerrilla late night stream for more 16, either tomorrow or Monday night. We will see, because I do want to play more, but I don't want to get into another 7-hour stream like we did the other day. So, thank y'all for stopping by today. I much appreciate it. And let me see who is online that we can maybe toss a raid over to. 1 second. And as a reminder, I will have the schedule for next week going up on Twitter sometime later today. And then tomorrow we will be doing Guilty Gear Strive viewer matches. So if y'all play Strive, come through for some fun casual rounds. It'll be neat. I've been working on my main and then also some new characters as well. So that should be a good time. Let's see who is online. Oh, Morbid Moth is on, and looks like she's just doing a chatting stream. Let me make sure that she's still online. Okay, she's only been going on for like 2 hours, so we'll go say hello to Moth, because she's fantastic. Let me get the raid message real quick. Hold up. Do I remember how to do my commands? Probably. There we go. Okay. There's our raid message. Let me get that built over to Moth. Make sure that I'm spelling her channel name properly. Okay, cool. We will go say hi to Moth. I will see some of y'all tomorrow for Guilty Gear, and until that point, I hope that you have a wonderful and relaxing rest of your day. Take care, everyone.